Hello boys and girls, how are you today? I am doing another yo-yo review, and today this is another company with crazy packaging. Like, it's so over the top, I can't even fit everything into, I can't even put it back together anymore. And I know I just praised the Luftwork packaging in my last video, but this company called RSO, I'm sure you recognize this style by now. They are way over the top, and they're second to none when it comes to how intricate and how much comes with comes in the package aside from the yo-yo itself. So let's kind of do a fake unboxing, because I cannot pack this together. So we have a Delrin, a really heavy, quite a hefty Delrin machined box with custom artwork featuring the yo-yo, and you can see the name here. This is the Doombot. Wow, that's sick. Okay, and the artwork is beautiful, and then we have a pin. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this everywhere just so people know I have a Doombot. Yeah, look at that. It's like a samurai inspired transformer or Gundam style. Yeah, they designed this from the scratch, and it comes with a red, red string. Wow, to go with the overall theme, and some response pads. A drawstring bag. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. A drawstring bag with the logo, and finally, the yo-yo. Wow. Okay, let's put these away. The RSO, Round Spinny Objects Doombot. Take a look. And once again, you see this on the logo. It's super sweet, super sick. Wow. Just take a moment to admire this yo-yo. Have you seen a titanium yo-yo like this? I have not. This is, like they mentioned, this is the largest in terms of diameter, the largest bimetal titanium on the market. And yeah, this is pretty big. It's pretty big. They kind of modeled it after, what's it called? After the Dropner. They mentioned that they want to make kind of titanium Dropner, and you can see in the shape that it's so sharp, and it's, yeah, so nice, so aggressive. It's so different than basically any other titanium I've tried. Let's just open it to take a look, because the wall here is interesting. We have a step, a little step here. Right, I've never seen that, or I don't usually see this on yo-yos, but it's an interesting design choice. And really straightforward, a V, and with rounded rims. And on the inside, we have brass, not aluminum, or not steel, brass rings. Now that's also a really unique design choice. Now, brass rings are heavier than steel, so this gives even more rim weight. And it's interesting because I just did another brass and titanium yo-yo, and I feel like the 000, and I feel like that one didn't quite maximize the potential of the materials, because with, again, brass and titanium, you should be able to get something pretty extreme, right? So I'm excited to see this. Now, one problem with brass is that it can discolor, right? It can, and it's also a little bit stinky, right? So a lot of companies like Yo-Yo Factory, they choose to cover their brass, but not RSO. They like it raw. Yeah. So once you're done admiring the aesthetics, again, this yo-yo, man, it looks like a serious competitor. So you put a string on it and you throw, and oh man, this feels, I know a lot of people call this the titanium Dropner, and this feels like the Dropner. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how crazy it is to have a titanium Dropner? It's just amazing, right? Because it's so fast, it's so agile, it does pretty much everything. That's pretty much everything a Dropner can do in the first 10-20 seconds or so. Unfortunately, we have to have a caveat, because with the Doombot, as I play it onwards, as I do more spin killing tricks, as I do faster combos, or even some horizontal style, I realize that this is not quite as good as the Dropner, which again, it sounds like a what's it called, like a complaint, but it's really not, because I mean, the drop near is, even till this day, it's hard to match, especially when you have to challenge the challenge of getting these completely different materials, right? These new materials. So my first impression is that this is able to kind of get the drop near feel in the first bit, but eventually it falls off and it doesn't quite have the sustainability and the kind of the end game that drop near provides. The drop near can just spin forever. Now this spins for a long time, but it might have to do with the surface treatment. It might have to do with the, honestly, I'm not sure. It just kind of falls short, even though in theory, this material combination, you should be able to get a really long spin time. Again, I don't want to make it sound like this is weak. This yo-yo is weak. It's not, but it's just not quite. It's like maybe 80% of a drop near, but that 20% is noticeable. Now, again, I think we started off being really unfair to this yo-yo, to the Doombot. So I'm going to stop mentioning the drop near. Sorry, but on its own, the Doombot is an excellent titanium yo-yo. Is it the best performing? Not quite, but it's definitely up there. And for how much rim weight it's supposedly have, it feels so light. It's really fast, and it's pretty much capable at everything. And also, how cool is this yo-yo, right? And I was reading their story on the RSO website. They went through, 7, 8, 10, maybe 10 different variations before reaching this point. They're really, really pioneers of titanium and yo-yo making in general. And you can look at their products, it's mind-blowing. So this is a company that I love, and I'm happy to support them. And meanwhile, this yo-yo is cool, collectible, feels premium. Does it feel titanium? Let's test. Yeah, wait, that's not really. Nope, the brass kind of hampers the sound, but still, it feels, just the surface, right? It feels nice, and it plays beautifully, right? If we don't compare it to anything else, it plays wonderfully on its own. The price is $469.99, so $470. So this is, really extremely expensive. But again, what can you expect when you get something with this kind of build quality? Or speaking of which, this is made by FPM, which is in China, and they also make Yo-Yo Friends. This is probably one of the best manufacturers in the world in terms of quality. And this, even though they went with several challenges, like the huge diameter, like the materials, like the shape. Oh, I also want to mention, it's just such a cool design right here, right? I don't think it matters in terms of play, but just the style. It feels really oriental, and it feels, I'm not good with words, but it's so cool. Where am I? Oh yeah, build quality. Yeah, like I mentioned, the 000 made by Leftwork, it has some vibe on the grinds, but this one is dead smooth, even though there are many challenges with the construction. And Leftwork is by no means a weak manufacturer. They make top quality stuff. So you can just, from that anecdote, you can see how well machined this yo-yo is. Just perfect on the string, perfectly smooth, no vibe whatsoever. And combine that with the packaging, you get a holistic experience from unboxing to play. And this is it's a piece that you can really collect. So personally, I think for this yo-yo, $470 is a reasonable price. Again, not for everyone, because I mean, this yo-yo doesn't perform $470. I'll be honest, like it performs like a $100 yo-yo, but just the overall experience, is it worth it? You have to decide for yourself. See ya.